Let's take a listen.
I think everybody has a right to do, and I get it, but the national anthem means a lot to myself personally, our organization, our football team. I hope, again, I can't speak. I haven't really talked to our team about it. I would hope we don't have those issues. I understand there's a lot going on in the world. I like to just keep it here. What we deal with, we try to deal with as a team in our closed environment, and we talk about things, but hopefully that won't happen. I can't tell you it won't happen, but I just know our guys. I don't think that's where our focus is, and we hope the things that are going on in the world get ironed out. But I know right now we're doing everything we can to get our football team better.
Shannon, do you have a problem with what he said?
I got a huge problem with what he said. Yeah. He said, I think everybody has a right to do it, and I get it. When someone says, you have a right to do it, and I get it, you already know. But the national anthem means a lot to myself personally, the organization, and our football team. I hope, again, I can't speak because I really haven't talked to our team about it. So how do you know your players feel the same way about the anthem as you?
Exactly.
Skip, he says, and he goes on to say, there's a lot going on in the world, and I hope it gets ironed out. Does Hugh Jackson think because he coaches in the National Football League that he's insulated for what's going on in the world?
You think he can escape racism?
I get it, Hugh.
Because he's a coach in the sport.
You don't want to try to help fix the problem. But why are you trying to deter your players from at least handing me a wrench so I can help fix the problem? What? I wish I was in the barbershop. I wish I was behind closed doors because I could tell Hugh Jackson what I actually really think about him. Because if I were to tell him today, right now, what I'm really thinking about him, and he knows what I'm thinking. Everybody knows what I'm thinking and what I really want to call him.
Coon.
The boy, they do, ooh, man, they need to stop with all this shucking and jiving.
Thank you.
Just tell the truth. I understand. Hugh, you got a job. But there are a lot of black men that were before you that was equally or more so qualified than you that didn't get the opportunity. And I know you think you got this job on your own, but you don't understand how many men are working behind the scenes that get not only you, but other black coaches even opportunity to be heard. Why don't you pick up the phone today and you call John Wooten and you ask him what he thought of your comments? Skip, I am so glad Dr. King, Rosa Parks, John Lewis, the Andrew Youngs, the Jesse Jacksons, the Nelson Mandelas. That ain't my problem. Let somebody let them iron it out. It cost Dr. King his life. It cost Nelson Mandela 27 years in prison on Robben Island. Skip, does he realize how ridiculous he sounds?
He sounds like a coward.
That I hope the world gets this. Hugh, the problem that these young men were protesting, that Colin Kaepernick took a knee, that Michael Bennett took a seat for, and Robert Quinn and Malcolm Jenkins are raising their fists, it affects your football team because they're young black men. Shannon, be calm.
So let me ask you this. You were saying he is selling out and letting down the black community.
Yes. Okay. But see, you being nice about it. But in the barbershop, he knows what he is. And you know what? I've been talking to John Wooten, you know this. I've talked to him a lot. And I said, John, there's some things that I say in private conversations. I'm going to try to do better. But Woot, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be hard for me to not call Hugh Jackson what he actually is. For him to go public and says, I hope the world gets this ironed out. Does he understand that he lives in this world and that by passing the buck and kicking the can, no one solves this problem? At some point in time, Dr. King, Rosa Parks, our great leaders, they picked that can up. They didn't keep kicking it down the road. And for him to say that, he hopes, oh, it means a lot to me. I wonder if has he ever read the national anthem in its entirety? Not sing it, read it. Because you know what, Skip? While he's talking about he hopes the world and it means a lot to him, they're singing that anthem about you, Baldy. They're talking about you. And how if you tried to escape, there is nowhere you can run that they wouldn't find you. And for him, Skip, I remember when my grandfather used to be tinkering around the house, he would say, boy, hand me a monkey wrench or hand me a pipe wrench. I'm not doing anything, Skip. All he's asking me to do is hand him the tools. If you don't want to do anything, Hugh Jackson, that's your right. But why are you trying to not hand the young men that do want to do something? Why are you not at least giving them the tools so they can help? Being a coach in the NFL doesn't insulate you from what's going on in the world, Skip. You know why? Because professional sports are a microcosm of society. And 70% of the NFL is made up by who? Black players. And who are they trying to call attention to? What are they trying to say? That our innocent young black men and women, unarmed, are getting gunned down at a disproportionate rate. And for Hugh Jackson to say that, there are a lot of people in their offices, they clapping, a golf clap, because they got this clown up here in front of national television saying that bull jive.
So